Hey everybody, it's Monica with your best female figure, and today we're talking about how to slim your back. So this is another question that I get asked quite often at your best female figure. So this is a jump squat row. Um, it's one of the best exercises to burn fat off your core. So one of the problems that a lot of women have is that they have a lot of body fat on their upper body. That bulk is not muscle. A lot of times it's just body fat. That's where your body stores the fat. So you have to figure out a way to burn that fat, but also to strengthen and tighten and tone your back. So these exercises that I'm showing right here are really great for that because they target your cardio endurance, they target your metabolic system, and they also target your legs and your butt, which are huge muscles that burn a lot of fat and calories. So the two exercises that you saw right there really included a lot of butt and lower body work, and this one as well. So these three moves are probably my top three moves that I do on a regular basis, along with rowing, which I'm going to show in a little bit. So the first three moves are a lot more advanced. If you are a beginner, I show you how to progress from that into this in all my fitness plans. I think that your best female figure has some of these moves. And then if you're really advanced, you can start doing floor pulls. These are called lawnmower pulls. This exercise is so advanced. You have to have really good core stability and really good upper body strength to be able to do it. But when you're doing this exercise, you basically feel like you're doing cardio and you're training your back and you're improving your posture and you're building muscle and strength without building bulk in your upper body. So if you're a cone body type or a ruler body type that tends to get, really big up top, these are probably some of the best moves that you can do. Now, if you don't have straps, and I understand that a lot of people don't want to spend the money or they don't know where to put them in their house, then doing dynamic rows is probably your second best option. So notice how I have my leg up in the air. That's targeting my butt. It's targeting my legs, my core, as well as my arms. So I'm working the entire body, but I'm also working the back. So I'm burning a lot of fat and calories, and that's the point when you're doing back work, to slim it down, is to train the entire body when you're training back. So here's another example of that. This is called a reverse lunge floor pull. So you're pulling the weight from the floor, but notice how I'm bent over from the hip and I'm lunging really deep to get that weight off the ground. So a lot of people try and bend from the waist. That's something that happens a lot in my classes, and you really have to dig deep and sit into that front heel so you can lunge deep and get that weight up using your back, mainly your back and then your core. If you have a sand bell or you want to use two dumbbells, you can do the deadlift row to squat. This targets your entire lower body and it also works your back and arms. So you're also burning a lot of fat and calories. This is a total body exercise. So you're not just isolating the back. That's something that I used to do a lot in the gym when I was younger. I used to go in there and do lat pull downs with 110 pounds. I used to do all kinds of really heavy back work, like rowing on the horizontal row, and all it did was just bulk up my back. So this stuff keeps me from looking too huge up top, and it also targets my lower body. Anyways, I hope you've enjoyed this video and that it has been helpful. I have included a little bit of burlesque dance movement here at the end, which is something I haven't done in quite a while. This is something that you can do after your workouts to unwind from hard training and also just to have fun and feel good about your body. There isn't really any instruction to this other than to just kind of, use a chair or a stool and kind of move around and do a little bit of bending over, maybe a little bit of squatting, and just, feel the music that you choose and just move to it in a way that makes you feel good about yourself. That's it. It's pretty simple. This is usually how I do a lot of my choreography for some of my acts. I just start with really basic stuff like that, and then it starts to become something more as I decide what costume pieces I'm going to use and everything. So it's really not as hard as you think it is, and it does make you feel really good about yourself. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll be back with more exercises and tips to help you get your best female figure.